guys, it's Jaden from East Coast Garage. So today we're going to be doing a charge pipe on the F10. So basically when BMW decided that they were making the N55 engine, they decided to include a plastic charge pipe. The only problem is once you start adding a little boost to your engine, you're actually going to crack your plastic charge pipe and possibly even shatter it, meaning plastic pieces are going to get inside your intake. Huge thanks to VR Speed Factory for hooking us up with this aluminum charge pipe and everything we need to do the job. This whole kit was only $209. It came with the charge pipe, the flange to the intercooler, the two V-band clamps for the intercooler flange, as well as a new boost sensor gasket and the screws to put your boost sensor back in. We only have to reuse two things on the old charge pipe, including this O-ring and this clamp. If either of which are a little bit worn, I highly recommend getting new ones. The O-ring's only about $12 and the new clip's about $25. So now that we have everything that we need, let's get to work. Alright, so we're going to start her up so you can hear what it sounds like before. So first we're going to remove the brace. They're two 16mm bolts. Next we're going to use a flathead to remove this clamp. We want to disconnect this line from this cover. Essentially just push in and it locks. And then if you pry this up, you can pull it out. So we're going to start by pulling this cover back. So now we're going to pull up on the wire looms.
Now what we want to do is take this piece of duct out. How you do that is you push down in the top right corner and on the side at the same time and just pull it. You don't really need to worry about getting it all the way out because once we pull up the air box, it'll come out perfectly fine.
So there are several of these grommets around the intake. Basically what you want to do is pull them off. This will just pull out.
Alright, so next we're going to take off the T30, which is attached to your charge pipe. Alright, so this screw is attached to a rubber grommet, and it may seem stuck, but if you just pull it, the whole grommet will come out, and the screw. Lift up on the back side of the sensor and pull it off. So now what you want to do is remove this vacuum line right here. The best way to do this is to lift up this vacuum line, put your hand underneath it, squeeze both sides of it, and just pull it out. Now what you want to do is loosen this hose clamp. Now what you want to do is get a pick and pull out this clamp. Just like that, doesn't have to be off all the way.
Now that this clip is pulled up, we just want to get a good grip on the charge pipe. Pull down. Now we're going to disconnect the charge pipe from the opposite side. We're basically just going to pull them apart. It's going to take a little effort, but then you just want to weave the charge pipe out. Next we just have to take our boost sensor out and put it on our new charge pipe, as well as the C-clip and the O-ring. So this is our O-ring. We're just going to pull it out. And we're going to put it inside of our new charge pipe. Next we're going to remove the boost sensor. They're T25s. So we're going to put the gasket on. So we just pushed it back on. Now we're going to put our bolts in. Now we're going to take off this clip. Basically you're just going to pull it over top and it pops out. So now we're going to put our flange on all the way back to the plastic. And we want to barely get the edge, and then we'll just tighten our V-band clamp down.
So now what you want to do is slide your charge pipe into the flange, enough so that way you can pull it back and put your new charge pipe onto your throttle body.
So we basically just push this all the way on, and now we're gonna push as close as we can and then put our clip on. And that should secure it. There's allowed to be a little bit of a gap due to heat expansion, so it doesn't move, so it should be pretty solid. Just make sure your clip's all the way on, and then we're gonna put our last clamp on. Now we're going to tighten our other one. And that should be tight. So now we're going to put our vacuum line back in. You want to make sure you hear it click. Now we want to put our boost sensor back in. So we just put our ductwork back in. Now we're going to put our air box. Alright, so we're just going to put everything back together. Now we're going to tighten down the clamp. Now we're going to put these three things back on. We just want to push that. Now I want to reconnect the hose, just like so. And that's it, guys. So our charge pipe's right back here. Alright guys, so we just finished up doing the charge pipe on the F10. So huge shout out to VR Speed Factory for hooking us up with the charge pipe. Be sure to check out the product in the description below. It was $209 for the entire kit. I'm not really sure what's in store for you guys next. We actually have a huge giveaway going on right now. Over $1,000 in products, and we're also giving away air fresheners for $1 each. Be sure to check out our online store. I'll leave it in the description as well. And as always, make sure you hit up the Instagram, ecg.usa. I just want to thank you guys for watching the video. I hope it really helped some of you guys. And yeah, have a great day. We're going to go play in the snow now.
There she blows, boys. Donuts for the boys.